Good afternoon, America. This is your host, the prognosticators of all glowy posting, Ghost of True Capitalist Radio, which is now in effect and in the house. I am joined by Count Binface, Lord of the Recyclons.
Thank you, Yost. It is a pleasure to be on this show. Now, I do have one request with you, and that request is to rename it as True Binface Radio, or even Trash Taste. Whatever works for you. After all, I am part of a very fine democracy that is in England.
Well, thank you, man. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Now, I will say that this True Capitalist Radio is exclusive. It's not uncommon because I know that you have your own, correct? Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, anyways, engineer, don't you know something about this? Well, all right, okay. Let's pull up the first question. Now, Binface, what do you mean by Independence Day? Can you explain to us?
Yes, Independence Day. Now, I'm aware that you Americans have independence, right? Well, in this particular case with independence, it is celebrating the absolute tragedy that is the British system of parliament. Now, what I propose is that we have our 24 counts. I'm sure you're very well aware of them, with a few of them actually being fairly important. One of them being CFAX, because, of course, it is less biased than the BBC, and it is less biased than your NBC or CNN, things of that nature. Now, with independence, I can assure you that one of our big tenets, perhaps the sixth undocumented point, would be the removal of pedophiles. That would start, of course, with DJ Launchpad and Alex Chapman. And naturally, Pediments World. I'm sorry, his real name is William Cannon. But I'm assured that you know this, correct? Yeah.
Well, all right. That's a pleasure to hear. That's a pleasure to hear. So I am of the opinion that you shouldn't really just, hang them. I think you should castrate them. Perhaps maybe even, I don't know, you toss them right in front of me, right? So that I can just give them a good hit, maybe a whip or something. I don't know, but actually, never mind. Never mind. I think these troll terrorists, cyber vermin scum are going to say something about it. But I mean, that brings me to my next question. And the next question is, what the fuck is your problem with Lord Buckethead? Isn't he the same guy?
Yes, Lord Buckethead. He is my rival. Once upon a time, we were excellent friends, perhaps even brothers in arms. We fought in an ancient galactic war that spanned perhaps 502 years ago between ourselves and the VTubers. Unfortunately, however, we did not fully win. We are in a regrettable peace, and I am unfortunately disheartened by the fact that you, Ghost, are friends, perhaps even lovers with the bunny bastard, Peppa Pipkin. After all, she is one of the leaders of a very dangerous war criminal group led by a certain Usada Pecora. Now, as they don't tell you, the Recyclons and VTubers are not good friends. In fact, we hate each other. And when Lord Buckethead and I went to battle, unfortunately Lord Buckethead decided he would simp after that Usada Pecora. After all, he desired what he likes to call yummy bunny cunny. And that is part of why I do not want pedophiles and desire their complete extermination. I desire total VTuber death.
Well, all right. I mean, look, listen. I promise you, as much of a pro-Trump capitalist I am, I do love my bunny girls. Now, that doesn't mean that you can just go onto my platform and talk absolute shit about my bunnies. You don't know shit from Shanila, Pud. And don't you know the fact that your fucking patriotism for fucking Great Britain is shit? I mean, come on. Tell me, or why are you so patriotic towards the United Kingdom? Aren't those people a bunch of tards? Isn't it home to that fucking Al Chappers? Not a real Al Chappers, by the way.
Well, listen, I care not that you like pedophile bunnies like that, bitch. I will say, total VTuber death is absolutely justifiable. In fact, I can only encourage that. Now, what they don't tell you, and I can assure you they will never tell you this, is that the United Kingdom is absolutely one of the last hallmarks of democracy. I mean, for God's sake, Rishi Sunak has been taken out of his office as Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. That should tell you something. Not to mention, Tory rule is over. Independence is not here yet, no, but it will come soon. With my 308 votes, I have officially garnered myself more and more support. Now listen, I will not shill until the end of this interview, okay? But I will say that it is greater to be part of the British Empire. It is greater than any other country. The United States, really dog shit. Country full of, what are they called? The LGBT? I know not what their name is, but if you can tell me something, tell me, what is wrong with that? I just don't understand. Tell me. I wish to know.
Oh, put a sock in it, you stupid, bin-wearing, bin-face fucking asshole. Listen, I can get that, and, well, the United States is the greatest country in the whole world. I mean, don't you know I'm a CIA psyop? I actually turn my fans transsexual. I turn fucking everybody into a gay retard. But look, okay, I don't want to go further than this. It's just simply that if you want to put things like that, then I don't know. But look, this won't stop me from asking for your hand in marriage as we go up into that Star Cruiser of yours. Don't you want to, I don't know, shove your weird little tentacle cock thing right up my ass? I mean, look, the door to my ass has a sign, and that sign says it's open for business.
Seeing as my species practices abortion of our eggs, by namely punching our impregnated with our fist right to the belly, I believe you may have a leaky asshole by the end of the day, and it is not just blood. No, it is a little bit of my children inside of you. Until then, toodaloo, enjoy the song.
Please stop calling me gay. I touched a willy in high school once, and it was just a little mistake. So please stop calling me gay. I swear I love vagina, and I love to touch that pussy. I've kissed you girls before, and it felt really good.